I hate to mention proper food in these circumstances, but we're going to have lunch in Chinatown because I really fancy trying the steamed dumplings you're on about.
Well, no, I'm afraid there's been a slight change of plan there, Steve. See, well, there won't be time for lunch, not for me anyway. I've got to go and meet a friend of mine in Scotland Yard.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll see you in Covent Garden. You won't catch me in there.
I'm sorry, Phil. I don't see you for all these years, and then when I do, it's only because I want something.
It's good hearing from you anyway, Henry.
It's just, I thought to myself, if there's anyone who's even heard a whisper about this business, it's probably Phil Bauer.
Rick Fields, working for the fraud office. Huh. It'd be funny if it wasn't so tragic. Still, that's the modern police force. Whoops, sorry, beg your pardon. Modern police service for them, even in all.
So what do you think Fisher and Fields are up to, then?
Yeah, Fields is after that chappie, according to my information. Duncan Speller. A very rich bastard. Now, you wouldn't think so to look at him. Oh, he's into, publishing, travel, radio, TV. Recognize him?
Yes. Comes into the restaurant.
Oh, well, there you go, then. Little tincture?
No, thanks.
Not while I'm on duty, so. I tell you what, though, Henry. My advice is, don't get involved. This sort of thing, it's political. It's not for the likes of us.
Well, I do not intend to get involved. I simply wanted to know what was going on in the restaurant. Thanks, Phil.
Don't mention it.
Can I ask you something?
Fire away.
What do you actually do here?
Do? I don't do anything. No, a private contractor does my job now. Just sitting out my last 6 months.
Must be tough.
Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. You see, something wonderful's happened to me, Henry. Something totally unexpected. I found Jesus. So I fill my days with prayer. Things couldn't be better.
But I have to go now. So, bye. And, take care. With the expense. Let's upgrade ourselves to first class, eh?
Yeah.
And not a word to Margaret.
Mr. Crabbe!
It's that bloke who comes to the restaurant.
Come and join us. There's plenty of room. I've reserved a compartment. Gary, Dean, can we clear some of this stuff away? Come in. Come in. All right. Let me give you a hand.
Now, you're sure we're not barging in?
No, I've done enough work for today.
Duncan, we ought to talk about the other contract.
Later.
Did you get my message about the pastry the other night?
Yes, you're right. There was suet in it. He's got the most exquisite palate, you know.
Don't bother talking to them about food. They're from the cheeseburger generation. Shh, listen, we're going over some points. There, hear it?
No, Duncan, and we never do.
Used to be a junction there. Branch line to Spilcourt, built by Brunel in 1845. Broad gauge, of course.
Oh, of course.
Do I smell salami?
Yes, Milanese. It's excellent. You should try some.
Oh, you'll need some bread with it.
Yeah, can you get the olives while they're up there, Steve? I know. Let's have a bottle of wine while we're at it, shall we?
A picnic. This could only happen on a train, guys. The Cheltenham Flyer used to run on this line, you know. June 6, 1932. Engine number 5006. The Tregenna Castle. It did the 77 miles between Swindon and Paddington in just under 56 minutes. Do you like trains, Henry?
Well, if I can find a seat on them, yeah.
Makes me really angry the way they're running down the service on this line. But things will be different when I'm in charge.
Sorry?
I've applied for the franchise to operate the service on this line. I'm going to run a railway.
Not a chance. No way.
Thank God. It'll never make money.
These guys don't think I stand a chance.
The powers that be can't stand him. He's a member of the Labour Party, for God's sake.
Join the Tory party. Give him 100 grand and you might squeak in.
Sir Duncan.
Sir Duncan.
Listen to them. So young and yet so cynical. What do you reckon, Henry? Think I'll triumph over my enemies and return the Cheltenham Flyer to its former glory?
Well, let's hope so.
The Tregenna Castle was clocked at 92.4 miles per hour over this stretch in 1932. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.